In the Middle Ages,
Mm-hmm.
the women used to pluck their eyelashes and eyebrows and their foreheads.
You want to tell me that men were attracted to this?
Yes.
And they liked it?
They appeared pure and innocent, and most of the times, intelligent. Welcome to Lash podcast, where we talk about entertainment, business, gossip,
Alternative lifestyle, unsolicited advice, and hot trends.
with your
Anna!
and Chris. Christina, today
Yes.
I'm gonna talk to you about beauty.
Alright.
That's why you're a bit more beautified, no? Yeah?
Beautified?
Yeah.
Okay.
We look cute, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A bit of curly hair?
Yeah, I put my hair up as well, so
Yeah.
yeah, very good. Nice. Now? Today, we're gonna talk about unrealistic beauty standards in history. Some of them are so bizarre, some of them, we know them, they are normal.
Accentuated.
Accentuated!
So, at that time, the queens, or the people in prestige, they used to do some nice beauty standards. Not nice, but weird ones.
All
yeah?
right.
And the other thing is, the lower class, or the people around them, they tried to copy them, kinda. Marie Antoinette used to paint her veins in the cleavage and in the arms with blue pencil. Why? Because at that time, they believed that if you have a translucent kind of look in your skin,
Okay.
it looks more posh and prestigious.
All the people basically in France specifically or around the world as well follow this
I think at that moment,
beauty.
probably in France. Do you think you would do that? Follow her if you were at that time?
I think if you wanted to look a little bit posh,
Yeah.
perhaps yes. But then,
Yeah.
would people actually treat you like
A royal?
royalty, kind of?
Yeah.
Or would it be just like why would you do that, for example?
Well, I think that time maybe they didn't have anything to go about. Like, for example, there's no TVs or stuff like that. So the only idol is probably the queen or some prestigious people or something like that. So that's why we would follow those kind of trends.
Did you know in Japan, like a long time ago, I would say around 7th, like the 10th century probably,
Yeah.
they used to do something like teeth blackening. Why? For beauty and maturity.
How would they do that? Just go out with black teeth? Or like, it's gonna look a bit weird?
There was actually a mixture of some liquids like vinegar, tea, wine, and some iron fillings.
Yeah.
So that was called something like kanemizu.
Oh.
Yeah. It was a very interesting technique actually, which girls had to get around the age of 13. You know these modern methods, for example, when you put charcoal in your teeth and
Yeah.
then you just have to leave it on for like some time and then just wash it off.
Yeah.
So more or less the exact same thing, but without washing it off. So girls around the age of 13, they had to keep their teeth black
All the
throughout the
time.
whole time. Yeah,
Oh my.
to symbolize beauty.
Imagine
It's
if
such
you
a
have
weird
this black
technique.
thing.
Yeah, it's actually very weird because you imagine you smell at someone, everything here is just black.
What about the smell?
They said
Because
it was
you-
awful smell,
Yeah.
actually, and I can't imagine if you put something like I don't know, vinegar.
Yeah, all this iron and things.
Yes, exactly. It's gonna be really bad smell, but it was the beauty standard, to be honest. But kind of strange.
Could you
Really
go close to
strange.
this person when he was talking? Or she was talking?
I think that would be normalized. I think that would be the standard probably at that time. Perhaps in Japan it would be normal, I guess. People wouldn't be like weird or scared, kind of.
Yeah.
You know, but maybe in other countries, if they do this, they're gonna be like, okay.
Now that you're saying about this, I don't think here would be so.
Yeah, well, it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. I don't know if it's gonna be
It's not-
acceptable, even kind of.
Yeah. It's not in our tradition, anyways, but if it was, probably it would be acceptable.
Yeah, it depends on the trend of the time. And actually, that was a long time ago.
In the Middle Ages, the women used to pluck their eyelashes and eyebrows and their foreheads to go all the way back. So it kind of looks like bald, but it doesn't look bald.
Why would they do that?
Because it's sent to resemble the head of a baby.
Okay.
which means it appeared pure and innocent, and most of the times, intelligent.
Intelligent. They used to pluck their eyelashes. Well, why would they do that?
They used to do everything, all the hair here, off.
But
It
for
looks
example,
pure.
if it represents like a baby, babies don't have, let's say, less eyelashes or anything. You know, it's like the same, isn't it?
Yeah, but imagine when you get older, you have
But then,
more.
But then, if you just pluck this area here,
Yeah.
then you get like tiny baby hair. So how would that be? Let's say
You have to keep up with it.
attractive, kinda.
No, you have to keep up with it. You just pluck it.
You want to tell me that men were attracted to this
Yes.
and they liked it?
The better looking, the better they were attracted.
Okay, that's a weird one.
Imagine if you have to do this every couple of days or every couple of weeks.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. Even nowadays, we actually pluck our eyebrows.
True, but I don't mean just a
And-
little bit. We mean the whole thing.
The whole thing
Yeah.
cut
Yes, all the eyebrow.
without
And all the-
eyebrows.
without eyelashes.
I thought it was just a little bit.
No.
Nothing.
Nothing. Just
Completely
pure.
gone.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Imagine this one if sometimes you take the eyelashes off and it hurts.
Yes.
Imagine if you do that every couple of weeks or I don't know.
Yeah, because then it just grows back quickly.
Just suffering.
It reminds me of those funny videos that I see sometimes on TikTok, and there's some women who they try to shave like a part of their eyebrow and it goes really wrong.
Yeah.
And then, or I don't know, like an incident happened and they just have to shave off their entire eyebrow and it just looks
but
so
that's
bad.
Shaving. This was plucking.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Ouch.
Did they have those tweezers even at that time?
I've not.
How would they do it?
If you go to a gallery or to a museum, you can see some of those portraits with a woman having the very high forehead. And nothing here. It's just clean. Look kind of alien-y.
You mean to tell me that, you know, some women have like a little, like a mustache, like a little
Yeah.
thighs and all that? You mean to you mean to tell me that, you know, when women have like this little mustache on the sides, like
Yeah.
this little fuzz, they used to, for example, leave this here and then shave every single thing? Every
I
other
don't
thing?
know about that.
Because,
I
okay,
imagine-
to be pure, let's say, you need
Yeah.
to be kind of like,
Hairless.
yes. So, okay.
What
The
about
weird
the rest of
tradition.
the body?
Actually, true. Because in the old times, women did not used to shave neither armpits nor legs or anywhere else.
But think about it. If you want to have these beauty standards, it's supposed to attract the other person. Yeah. So the men probably would look the first time this area. They don't look the rest of the area because, you know, in that time in Middle Ages they had these big dresses and everything is covered up. I think maybe up to here some cleavage or some stuff like that. But yeah, it's just the first look probably.
You also mentioned that it was considered high intelligence. So the higher back,
Yeah.
that meant like more intelligence.
Yeah.
How does that connect to the intelligence?
Do you know sometimes when you see it that some people and they have a high forehead, they look
Or
more
bald
intelligent,
even.
more yes. They look like
Maybe.
Let's talk about another beauty standard that is kind of weird, but I think for that time made so much sense.
Okay.
You know, Queen Elizabeth I
Okay.
used to have a look. She would paint her face white to look like a ghost.
Did she do that with actual paint, or how did she do the face?
I think it's like something like white powder makeup.
Okay. Did that represent, let's say, some royalty standards
Yeah.
or something? Because they still do it in some Asian countries.
Okay, imagine that time. Now, it was in the UK.
Since we're talking about beauty standards,
Yeah.
do you think that the people in England, in the UK at that time, also followed what Queen Elizabeth did, for example, and then painted their faces white?
I'm sure about it. Because that's the one they look up to.
You know why we cannot eat water? Because we can drink it. No, I saw this yesterday on TikTok. I had to say it.
You can eat water. They make it as a jello.
Ew! I've seen a lot of people who tried this actually. They said it's
Nice.
disgusting. Imagine you drink something tasteless. You eat
Like a
something
jello without...
tasteless.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's not even jello. It's more like the jello. At least you can cut it, and it's like sharp cut. But then the jello is like the water is
It's like a slimy.
Yeah, it's like blah, you know.
Let me trigger you a little bit.
All right.
Do you know when the babies sometimes are born with a unibrow?
Okay.
So, like, for example, they have too many hair here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's connected.
Okay.
And if it's a girl, what would you think? When she grows up, she's gonna have too much work on this area here.
Yes. So at school, basically,
Yeah.
imagine if you have like a unibrow. I think you would probably get like bullied for it or something.
Yeah.
At least nowadays, majority like the ones who have, it's very likely you're gonna get bullied for it. That's why a lot of young girls nowadays, even they start without their parents knowing, even to shave their like this part or to pluck it basically, or any other part that they have hairy, so it doesn't look
Weird.
yeah, so it should look like up to a standard nowadays.
I know, and it starts very early. Imagine if you are from the first grade and people, the students, they start bullying you. Or they say, oh, look at her, like, la, la, la.
Where did this trend start from, actually?
Interestingly enough,
Okay. What am
in
I getting to?
ancient Greece.
Oh, damn. Did the Greek people really do the unibrow thingy?
Of course. And you know why?
Why?
It was a symbol of purity and intelligence.
Why they have the most bizarre beauty standards and trends in the old times?
We have no idea.
Why would that be an intelligent symbol?
You think people
Did
look
any
like-
royal person probably did it or something?
I don't know
It
in
could be,
Greece,
because
actually.
it was so weird.
Yeah. But no, but maybe... Why is it all about intelligence and looking intelligent? And mature or pure? Do you even know how they did that?
How?
So they used...
They were not born with it in the first place?
No, they had to
did
make
this.
it up.
Okay.
Because not everybody is born like this. And we know ancient Greek people, they were born, most of them like that. Even today.
Yeah.
But you know, they had to use goat hair and dye it color
Okay.
like their own eyebrows. And then just put it here and just leave it there. So
I don't know if I find it weird or not weird. Because I think, as we said for the previous ones, I think that's like a standard for that time.
Yeah.
Like today, for example, obviously, if you want to like do like a similar look or something, just in case,
Yeah.
you wouldn't use like goat hair, for example. There are other methods nowadays to recreate this trend, this standard. But
Yeah.
I'm thinking in the old times, they didn't have any other solutions, so that was like normal for them.
Yeah.
I could say so. It wouldn't be as weird. But that is weird nowadays.
Yeah, because we used to shave this thing.
Yeah.
Or a bit more.
Yeah.
Even if you don't have the unibrow, you just try to fix it.
Times have changed actually. So in the ancient Greece, as you said, they used to have this unibrow, but nowadays though they have this really, let's say, sleek and like kind of high look eyebrow.
Yeah.
So is this, let's say, considered nowadays something like a sign of intelligence? Imagine, for example, in the future,
Yeah.
people, let's say, look back in our time and comment on, oh, those people used to have, for example, this kind of shape
Yeah.
of eyebrows, you know, because
Ah,
we
so-
now comment for those in the past.
So what you want to say is, every time we have a beauty standard,
Yeah.
the most people that they did it, it means it represents that intelligence of that time.
Yeah. You know the Queen of Persia?
Mm.
She used to be like a queen, what's it called? A symbol of beauty in the old times. And she had, Queen of Persia, and she had like a very similar to unibrow actually. And I think they said like around 13 people died, committed suicide because of her. And she had like a unibrow, I think. No, I think very thick eyebrows.
Yeah.
Maybe it was around that time actually. That not only in ancient Greece but in other countries as well, they saw this example as a sign of intelligence or some royalty kind
Yeah.
of, I'd say.
Anyways, everything comes from some people. They are either royals or kings or
Yeah,
I don't know,
and
something
then it
upper
just
class,
spreads the trend around. Yeah.
Let me take you to a trip far away.
Where about?
China.
Okay, we were in Japan before. Now
Yes.
we go to China.
Yes.
Okay.
In the 10th century, in China, women used to bind their feet
Bind their feet.
because they should have small feet.
Is it this trend that they used to have like a shoe that was like small,
Yes.
and then their feet kind of used to fold underneath,
Yes.
and and they were a little bit pointy.
Yes. To fit to that shoe,
Yes.
they had to bend and break the bones.
Didn't that happen from like an early age?
Yes.
So it wasn't like that. It was in that case. It's not that necessary to break the bones, because if your feet is small, I think it can kind of fit inside.
We are not talking about only like the shape needs to be in certain way.
Maybe then some toes
Yeah.
on the side had to be folded.
Yes.
Say? Okay.
And it was, as you say,
Painful.
Yeah.
Obviously. I can imagine even. This trend apparently was a beauty standard, so it symbolized like beauty, I guess.
and higher stuff.
So if you didn't have this kind of shape
yeah.
of fit, and you had like the normal one,
Mm-hmm.
what would it be? What would happen then?
It was considered embarrassing, so that's why they had to shape it that way.
Oh my god.
And of course,
An
as you-
embarrassment.
Yeah. So imagine if, for example, of course they're gonna take the example from some queen or something like that. So probably.
You know, this other thing you reminded me now. Somewhere in Africa, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
I think I know what you're gonna talk
Which
about.
one?
The neck.
Yes.
Yes.
And they have the loops,
Yeah.
the thingies, and every time they have to like add one.
Yeah.
I think each year. Is
Each year
it?
one, yeah.
So that symbolizes, I think, something like
Yeah, long neck.
yeah, long
Beautiful,
neck,
yeah,
beauty,
yeah.
beauty, yeah. almost. And then they say, for example, that they can never take those loops off, because if they do, then their neck will just fall.
Yeah.
And it just sounds so weird. Like imagine like it's like jiggly.
Yes.
Like how would
Oh, it's gonna fall.
yeah, like you cannot, like your muscles are not there anymore.
Yeah.
So weird, actually, those beauty standards. I'm not gonna lie.
But imagine if they have to sleep like that, yeah, with the hoops.
Actually, yeah.
Or if they want to wash, they just do it like somehow from on top or somehow. They can never take it off.
Yeah. I saw them. They were washing it with. They were scrubbing their loops with like
Yeah,
like a hard sponge and so on.
It has to look shiny.
Yeah, to symbolize beauty.
Yeah.
So were they sleeping with the shoes on as well in that case? If they had to be shaped a specific way?
Ah, good
Imagine
question.
sleeping with that. Actually, can you sleep? Because I'm guessing in the first years that you're wearing it.
Yeah, you cannot take it off.
Yeah. So how can you sleep with so much pain, for example?
Maybe not the shoes, but they were binding it somehow.
Good. Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
maybe.
And then in the day they wear the shoes.
Like the corset that
Yeah,
women
yeah.
used to wear to
Yeah.
make like their waist thinner.
Slimmer, yeah. Take a break. Hot chocolate from Christina. Delicious. So sometimes when I watch some movies,
Mm-hmm.
I like this Cleopatra eye makeup.
Okay.
So the makeup.
I've watched some tutorials about it actually. Makeup tutorials, but it's really hard to make it.
You cannot go outside even with that.
Yeah.
It's like too much, yeah. But in the movie, this looks so nice. Do you know how they recreated this makeup?
You mean the past?
Yes, in ancient Egypt.
Okay. How? Or
It's
you're
a
gonna
bit-
tell me something strange now?
Yeah, it's a bit dangerous.
Okay.
So if you want to do it today, you cannot do it.
Mhm.
But just with normal makeup.
Okay.
But I think it's not gonna have the same effect as that one.
How was it made then?
They used green copper ore,
Mm-hmm.
lead sulfide, a lead-based coal to create the dark cosmetics, all of them.
I think I understand half of these ingredients.
I don't know them as
materials.
well.
I think copper. I don't know what
Yeah.
these are. I'm guessing they're like
It's
really
like
harsh
chemicals.
or something.
Yeah.
So they used to mix these all together
Yeah.
to create like the black substance and all that?
Yeah.
And then you just
All the whole
used to
makeup from
apply?
them. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if they had some irritations and stuff like that.
Really close to the eye and using all those chemicals there. Well, nowadays we have better like eyeliners, the simple ones that don't irritate you or anything.
Sometimes they do.
Depending if you have any allergies or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you use the chemicals, how did they do that? Like,
I don't think they had any other choice. In the old times when they made like lipstick as well, they used to like what's it called? Make it out of let's say cherries or strawberries, like some kind of fruit. Let's say that is red to make that color basically. Or
Yeah, but-
sometime in China they
Yeah.
used to make it out of roses.
Yeah, but that's not chemical. So that's actually okay.
Yeah, but that's kind of let's say
Naturally.
easy to
Yeah,
find
yeah.
because you have red everywhere. But I think something like a black color or a dark, then you
True.
need like a green copper or I don't know what that is even.
Where to get it from?
Yeah.
Or maybe charcoal.
Yeah, imagine having charcoal. Different the charcoal that we use nowadays. For example, the peeling thingy.
No,
The
that's
charcoal.
different.
That's
But we
different.
say actual
Charcoal, yeah, the one that you use for the fire, even.
Yeah.
Let's say. Diana Armstrong, the lady whose fingernails are 13 meters nails.
What, they go around the building? Around the room?
This is like longer than your own house.
Yeah.
Imagine you just have to, because I think when you have long nails, they just bend.
They curl. kind of.
Yeah,
Imagine carrying this with you all the time around.
13 meters. Imagine you're sleeping, you need a whole bed for yourself.
Yeah.
How do you get ready even? Like you get up in the morning, you're like, okay, let's say I need to drink some water, and you're like, okay, I'm going to drink something.
I think you need someone
How
to
do
help you.
just... And she hasn't gone to the salon for about 22 years. I mean, okay, you can do it at home by yourself, but still, indication that you haven't like cut them at all.
Yeah. Let me tell you this.
Okay.
In China, in Chinese aristocracy, of course we're talking about, again, something
Royalty,
out there.
kind of. Yeah.
The women used to have extremely long nails. And they didn't cut them
At all?
at all. And they use specific guards so they can somehow protect them. So they don't
Protect
break.
them?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just you have the long nails, and then you put specific guards on top of them, so they don't break, they don't damage them,
Okay.
and they stay pure.
They used to give that just to be like
This one symbolized, if you think about it, because aristocracy, queens, and all of these things, yes, used to symbolize that they don't do labor work.
yeah, so if you have like long nails, then
Yeah.
you're like
You're up
yes,
there, you know.
Yes.
The other people, they couldn't get long nails
Mm-hmm.
because they do manual work usually at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they cannot keep long nails. They also used to decorate their nails with precious stones. Of
That
course,
is a
it's-
good
yeah.
one. That is a nice one, actually.
So of course, on top
Yeah.
of them, you just stick.
yeah, it's like nowadays
Stones,
when
yeah.
you have like okay, you don't have the stones, but you have like other
Yeah.
things, and that symbolizes that you're not doing, let's say, kind of like any
Exactly.
job. So it's more or less the same trend as today.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing the ancient time they had like a bit longer
Yeah.
nails.
We talked about the old times.
Yeah.
Let's talk about today's
All right.
beauty trends.
Mm-hmm. We have some weird ones actually.
Yeah. It's not like weird ones, but it's like, yeah, a bit odd.
Yeah, a bit
Yeah.
old. Yeah.
You know, last year, you told me about a trend
Okay.
to make fake eye bags.
These ones?
Yeah, those ones.
Yeah, I remember they do it in Asia mostly.
Yes.
They make them like a little bit like darker here, so
Yeah.
to create like this cute effect,
Like a
kinda.
puffy, yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes they put some blush. So
yeah,
it looks
so,
more
yeah,
white.
so like whitish and then a little bit
Yeah.
darker, like eyeshadow or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or even when you do like the nose, the blush. Some people they just emphasize the blush on the nose to
Yeah.
make it more red, just so they can seem like they have. I don't know. They were under the sun for a long time, for
Ye-
example. You know,
yeah.
so they like make it very red.
Yeah.
I don't know why
That's
they
cute.
make this. Yeah,
like
it's okay, but like okay, the fake. Okay, maybe the eye bags in some girls it might look cute. In some other ones, it might look like they just woke up,
Yeah.
for example. So it just doesn't look nice.
You know that thing that I saw it first time maybe last year or a couple of years ago?
Okay, which one?
They do snail facial creams.
Oh yes, I've seen this. They make it from like the slime.
Of the
They mix
snail,
it with some other ingredients as well, and then you just have to put it in your face.
Yeah, but it doesn't sound that gross, yeah?
No, but it reminds me of the. That's not gross at all, but like the the aloe vera.
Yeah.
When you make it like the something,
Yeah.
you take the whole leaf.
Yeah.
You take the green part off.
Yeah, and you punch
and
it.
then you like roll and all
Yeah,
that. It just
it's a
looks
bit
so
weird,
weird.
yeah.
And then you just have to apply it in your face and all that. It just looks
Yeah.
all slimy and like. Yeah, no, I'm not into that, to be honest.
No,
It's,
me
it's
too,
a little
me
bit the texture. It just throws me off, to be honest.
Me too. But it's good,
Yeah.
good collagen, so you don't have like so many wrinkles. It's like natural.
Yeah, I guess.
Like the
Yeah.
aloe vera. You know,
Yes.
your mom
Yes.
in the 90s, she had some very thin eyebrows
Oh yeah.
that look that time.
In those old movies, actually, I've seen it many times.
Yeah.
Their eyebrows are like so thin,
Yeah,
they're
like a
almost
line.
non-existent.
There was one specific, maybe 1 or 2 years, it was non-existent.
Yes.
Like not one line, just one hair everywhere.
And they used to like highlight a little bit with like a black pencil.
Yeah.
And they used to make it like sometimes not
Weirdly,
that good.
yeah.
I would say like a bit square and then just like,
Yeah, like
you know,
that.
very pointy.
Even 2000s, not even 90s, yeah.
They used to make that. They even used to make small lips at that time.
Yeah.
And I think no, they didn't used to make. They didn't make the lips smaller on purpose. I think the lips were already small.
Yeah.
So they used to use like a dark lipstick, and
Yeah.
that made their lips even
Yeah.
smaller. So imagine you have like 2 lines here,
Yeah.
and then, like small lips here.
Yeah. But today, we like the thick eyebrows.
Yes.
And sometimes the really thick ones.
Really thick one and real black one sometimes.
And
They
sometimes
have
you
them.
make all sorts of shades.
Oh,
all
and
sorts
shapes.
of laminations.
Yes.
All sorts of, I don't know.
I've seen those weird eyebrows sometimes on TikTok. You know, they have these eyebrows that are like wavy.
Yeah.
It's so weird. They laminate them in a wavy form.
What about the one we said, like the cutting here the eyebrow?
That was a trend actually.
Yeah.
A few years ago. That was a nice one. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie.
What I'm gonna talk to you about now.
Okay, we go to another subject.
Yes.
All right. What is it?
So we're gonna talk about the impact of social media and influencers on beauty trends. I'm sure you have seen on TikTok
Mm-hmm.
or any social media so many influencers,
Yes.
and you follow
Everywhere.
them,
Everywhere. Yeah.
and you follow them,
Mm-hmm.
and
Definitely.
you copy them sometimes. I don't say copy them.
Yeah, getting some inspiration.
Yes.
I would say.
Yeah, but let's say copy them.
Yes,
Yeah.
okay.
Because if you look
It's
at them for
realistic.
too long,
Yeah.
then you copy them. Today's fashion
Mm-hmm.
or the beauty trends
Yeah.
or whatever it is, it comes from them. They are the only ones that can make.
Trends that can
Yeah.
create trends.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
To become an influencer nowadays, you need to have a big following, even. Because brands, I would say, majority of them, they're gonna try to push the products to the influencers to promote them
Yeah.
to the audience.
Yep.
Because it's more likely for the brands to sell products
Yeah.
in that way, because the influencers have like a large fan following.
Yeah.
So if I see an influencer, for example, and he or she is promoting a product,
Yeah.
and I already follow the influencer and I like him or her, basically, more likely if they promote something to me, I'm gonna be like, oh, if they're using it,
Yeah.
then I can use it as
Yeah.
well, because it's apparently good if they're using it, you
Yeah.
know. But in this case also, you know, some large influencers or some celebrities, let's say, they are so famous and they actually hold the power to shape or reshape some beauty standards. For example, they can even explicitly play with you, I would say, or lie to you in some way.
Yeah.
And for example, if a product is not as good, they can make it look so good that it's gonna influence you to buy it, actually.
Yeah. You know, as well, those creators and influencers, they have their own beauty routines,
Yes.
their own skills, or their own tips.
Yeah.
So the brands, they are more maybe intrigued to push their products through those people.
Yeah.
Because they have something special which you cannot see it everywhere.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be more interesting, and the people follow them more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a problem with this industry, actually. When those influencers, those role models, basically, they represent the idealized, let's say, beauty standards.
Yeah.
It can't pile up and lead to some unrealistic expectations. Actually, a lot of young people, if they keep following something that is like perfection, can maybe lead to some self-esteem issues.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, oh, if I don't have, for example, this specific eyebrow makeup
Eye shape,
yeah,
lips, yeah.
exactly, I'm not gonna be perfect. This is what those role models put out there, those
Yeah.
influencers. So this is the negative side of this.
What you want to say is, like, for example, you cannot always follow those creators and
Yeah.
influencers because everybody's unique. Everybody has something different, something special.
Yeah.
So you should focus on what you have to make it better and show it. Even if it's some imperfections, you have to embrace them.
Yeah.
Do not think about all the time, oh, I don't have this, so I'm ugly.
Yeah.
Or I cannot shape it the way you shape it and make it.
Because actually the trends change
Yeah.
every now and then. So what was beautiful or accepted like yesterday, it
Yeah.
might not be today, for example.
Even today they changed, like 6 months ago was something else, 1 year ago was something
Yeah.
else. Now at the moment it's gonna be something else.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
yeah. As you know, Gen Z,
Yeah.
I think you are Gen Z, I'm not,
Yeah, I
probably
think
kind
so.
of a millennial
Yeah,
a bit more.
definitely.
Is normalizing those imperfections.
Yeah.
And TikTok, for example, is to share your struggles and be raw and be yourself. So on the other hand, some of the influencers could be those people that embrace those imperfections.
Yeah.
And all the more people will identify with them.
Yeah, definitely.
So on the other hand, it's good, but just not overdo it and just follow the perfect.
Yeah. Because actually nobody's perfect.
Yeah. Even those influencers that they look perfect,
Yeah.
maybe they have some imperfections.
I actually love those creators who do some transparency, so they show how the reality of social media.
Yes.
It's really nice to see like their reality and
Yeah.
how it really is shown outside
Yeah.
in the public. Yeah,
So basically, whatever you see online is not like it is true.
in reality. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's time for Yay Time!
Today we have a game.
Yes.
We have a spelling game.
Kind of
Do you
spelling
like that?
bee, kinda. I don't know if I know how to spell, but let's go for it.
It's not so difficult, but I think at the moment it's gonna look weird.
Alright.
It's gonna sound weird.
Okay. Why?
Let's test our spelling
Okay.
skills.
Let's see.
It's been a long time.
Very long time. Oh, how many years? Since primary school, something. Oh damn. Okay, let's go then.
Good luck. The rule is don't think and spell fast.
Okay.
Wow.
I think I'm just gonna picture the word in my head basically, and it just kind of like. Does that count as thinking? No.
I have written down some long words. It's not very long words, but it's like a bit complicated words. And let's say one of us starts the game,
Okay.
says the word out loud,
Yes.
and then the next person is gonna say the first letter, and the other person is gonna say the second, and then we go on.
Okay,
But
yeah.
quick. Okay? Yeah. Consideration.
Okay. C
O
N
D
as
I
D
E
re
A
T I O
generator G
E
N
A
R
Ray
T
O
R
Okay.
creative
C
R
E
A
T
I
V E Yes. Algorithm
A
L
G
O
R
I
T
V
H
E M
catastrophe
C
A
T
A
F
Oh no X
S
T
R
O
P
H
E
Okay, placement
Placement
P
L
A
S
C
C
E
M
E
N
T consistently
C
O
N
S
S
I S
T
N
N No, it's E N
T
L
Y
Cosmetics
C
O
S
M
E
D
I
X C
S
Yes.
Okay, underestimated
U
N
D
E
R
E
S
T
I
M
A
T
E D Conciliation
C
O
N
C
I
L
I
A
T
N I
O
N Simultaneously
S
I
M
mu
L
U
T A
N
C
Nancy
Okay, N E
O
U
S
L
Y
Transformers
T
R
A
S
F
Wrong Transformers
T
R
A
S
N
O R
M
E
S
R S
eyebrows.
E.
I
Okay. E Y
E
B
bra
R O
W
S. Pleasant.
P
L
E
A
S
A
N.
T.
Yeah, baby. Inappropriate.
I
N
A
P
P
R R
O
P
R
I
A
T
E.
Yes.
Did we spell it?
Mechanisms.
M
E
C
H
A
N
I
S
M.
S
Verification.
V
E
R
E
I
F I
S no C
A
T
I
O
N.
Yes. Disassociate.
D
I
S
this I don't know what the word is.
A
A
S
S
O
C
I
A
T E. Yeah. Tangerine.
T
A
N
G
E
R
I
N.
E.
Yeah.
Yes. Pomegranate.
P
O
M
E
G
R
A
N
A
T.
E.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
Damn. Next one.
Cybersecurity.
C
Y
B
E
R
S
E
C
U
R
I
T.
E Y.
Yes.
Oh,
That was fun.
that was nice actually.
Yeah.
It was a nice game.
Apparently, we don't
yeah.
know how to spell, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's okay. We're gonna improve.
Oh, we're gonna make maybe another game like that.
It's
And
similar
then,
one, yeah. Yeah.
What's your spelling? So,
we're gonna go to the
fact of the day.
yes.
Today's Christina's fact.
Yes, and it's a very short one, but it was actually a very interesting one and a little bit cute, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know the pasta spaghetti?
Yeah. You make
Um,
me hungry now.
Yes. The spaghetti has a lot, like, pasta inside.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to say that I'm eating spaghetti,
Yeah, you mean a lot.
yes. But if you want to say that you're eating only the one strand,
Yeah.
that one strand is actually called spaghetto. Bruh.
I'm
Spaghetto.
eating one spaghetti today.
I had no idea before that I thought spaghetti was just
The word.
like the word.
It's not plural.
Yeah, exactly. It was just like one word. And apparently you can say spaghetti only for one strand of it.
So can I have one spaghetti, please?
Yes, only
Just
one.
the one I
yeah.
want. Nothing else.
You know, when sometimes you open the pack and you just eat something, you know.
Oh
like
yeah,
crunchy.
the crunchy one.
I'm eating one spaghetti.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like actually, can I say I'm eating spaghetti?
Yeah.
So when you want to check if the spaghetti is ready, and you take just one,
Spaghetti.
yes,
And
say,
you just throw it in the ceiling.
Yes.
And if it sticks, it's ready.
yes, so
Yeah.
spaghetti.
Yeah.
So, all right. Thank you everyone for tuning in to the.
Lash Out Podcast.
That was it for today.
We upload a new episode every Tuesday, so stay tuned for it.
We will see you next week.
Be
good. Bye bye.